Hello! We are playing TCG Card Shop Simulator. I think that's the official title. This is my second attempt doing this because I've had the absolute worst fucking luck with recording stuff. I haven't done it in like the last month or two because every time I would attempt it, something would go wrong and it would break my fucking heart. So I recorded the first episode like 2 days ago, and then I went to look at the recording and it was showing like 60 frames per hour. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like OBS was like struggling to save it because I recorded it. I took a little like 2-second break to get coffee, and it straight up crashed in the middle of the first session too. It's fucking annoying. I spent like 30 minutes over here trying to figure it out. All of my settings on OBS are right. They're where they should be. And then I go like, I look at the settings and I go, what if I just knock the frame rate down from 60 frames per second to 30 frames per second? And OBS is like, oh, thank God, boss. I mean, you were really putting the work on us there. There's only so much modern technology can do. 60 frames per second for TCG Card Shop Simulator? I'm glad you came to your senses. Anyways, it fucked up Me-Side too. I've recorded the second part of Me-Side playthrough twice. The first time, it stopped my recording without me knowing like 20 minutes in because my shitty laptop couldn't handle my new audio system, and it would just disconnect like every 20 minutes, meaning that the recording would stop. So at the end of 2 hours, I went back and I have a 20-minute recording. I'm like, fuck, okay, well, I gotta go do it again. Go through that whole part of the game again, and it's there, it's great, I was really funny, premium stuff. And then 2 days later, that shitty laptop that couldn't handle my new audio setup shit the bed itself, so now that recording's lost. I thought I backed it up because I saw the writing on the wall, but I checked when I went to go and upload it, and it's not fucking there, so I have to re-record that shit too. But anyways, if you're watching this, that means that this one finally went through. Don't say Perseverance didn't do anything for anybody. Anyways, this is the shop. The first thing they ask you to do is name the shop. I had no fucking clue. I should have came in with a name prepared, like a funny joke. I just went through like some TCG terminology that I'm vaguely aware of because I don't actually play deck builders. I would like to get into one of them, but you know. And I was like, booster packs, Booster Brothers. That sounds like a card shop name. Anyways, you mostly just missed the tutorial. Like, as you can see, there's really not much going on here. So I'll show you what we got going on. We sell packs of Pokemon cards, the basic packs. We sell boxes of the packs of Pokemon cards. And over here, I'm going to put some expensive pulls that people can buy individually. And over here, people can play the card games. So that's it. That's... We really, you know, I recorded for like an hour and a half, and that's really all we managed to get done. I'm stupid. I'm gonna get these down there. Holy shit, I forgot. Don't you... In the last one, when I was setting up the boxes, somebody picked up a box when I was like stocking the shelves and I hadn't set the price yet, and he picked it up and I was like, you motherfucker, and then I immediately set the price afterwards, and he goes to checkout and no, don't tell me. No, okay. Okay, that didn't do what I wanted it to do, but thank God. Okay, market price plus 10 roundup, sure. I don't even fucking remember what I was gonna say. Just had a bit of a heart attack. We'll set up 5 for now, and then we'll get some more cards later on. Yeah, that's really all I'll preface with for now. Like I'll say what I'm doing as I go along. Okay. Anyways, there's not too much that happened really, other than the tutorial. It was mostly just me kind of getting back into the groove because, like I said, I haven't done this in a while, so I was a little rusty. Not necessarily, it's not like I necessarily have a wide berth of a skill set here that I have to like really like bang my head against the wall to get the good old gears turning. I feel like I'm pretty much back in form now, but that's what it was. And then because of that, because it wasn't not a lot of magic being made. There's not a lot I'll repeat from that last session. All I will say is the one thing that I said at the end of it, because I think that is like pretty decent insight, and I'll share it with you because I did pick this game because I was in the mood for a game like this, and B, because basically to replace what I thought I was going to do with the Balatro series. With Balatro, I was like, okay, this is a game I play casually all the time. I have to do a little bit of thinking, but I don't have to think about it too much. So we'll put on some Balatro and then, I'll just, that was the idea. But I went and rewatched my recordings of the, oh, you motherfucker. Having me actually think about what I was counting. I was rewatching the Balatro videos. And it was it was shocking just like how dumb I was. Like just genuine like complete misplays. Like one time I remember there was like I had like a 4 of a kind in my hand and I didn't play it. Other times I was just completely playing against the jokers that I had, like the play style I had set up. Like it was just complete mess. It was like, and rewatching that back, it made me realize that doing this, recording and having to come up with stuff to say completely by yourself, it takes IQ points away from you. I was just checking to see if I need to restock boxes. We're still good. It genuinely does. Like, you are so distracted by you're not gonna. Oh, you want to buy something. You are so distracted by the fact, brother. What do you think this is? I'll give you 65 cents for it. I'll give you 70 cents for it. Way too low. Market price is 74. Get out of here. Wasting my fucking time. Anyways, yeah. Because maybe some people will just like look me straight in the face and say that you're just saying cope. But like I'm not that bad at Balatro when I play casually. Like I'm not winning every single time, and I haven't gotten that far in the different like tiers or whatever they're called, like red chip, blue chip, whatever those are called. I haven't gotten that far yet, mostly because again I just play casual here and there, trying not to get too obsessed with it. Like I can recognize I have a lot to learn and a lot of ground to make up for, but I like at least win one run every time I sit down. Like, and it was just a bit of a wake up call. Like, you are using the IQ points you would fire to play a game like Balatro. To play a game that requires you to think. Damn, you're getting all sorts of pulls. Those are all the cheap ones too. Like, you are using those on thinking of things to talk about, and it kind of made me realize just how reliant people are on other people in social situations. Not that that's like exactly the most groundbreaking thing to say out loud. It feels kind of silly to do that, but you kind of figure like when it comes to like your personality and how charismatic and funny you are, those are things that like are completely inside of you, right? That like that's all your brain doing the work. But to that I would say try doing this, because it was a shocker just like how many stupid mistakes that I would make that I would not make otherwise, because I'm doing this, because I'm thinking about saying stuff. I might even be going in overdrive and I have a joke that I'm cooking up at the time. You don't know that. Like, rewatching the Balatro videos was like half of that. The other half of that was this sort of connection that I had made in the last month or so. I was I was watching some old playthroughs from Northern Line, like sometimes he, like, most of the stuff he does is live streamed nowadays, but he still does like the let's play, like, I'm just gonna be at the computer and it's all off the dome, everything that I say. And I was watching it, and there's some of it may have to do with the fact that it's just time. He's gotten older, which means he's gotten funnier. But he would make some really, really dumb mistakes. God damn it, it's F. During the playthrough, like stuff he wouldn't have made, or chat would have stopped him from making. Yeah, give me that. Oh, you want, right, I gotta remember this. I turned away like 5 people last time because you have to match the offer. Wait, can I click this in order to do that? Because if you just hit accept while it's 0, it's a decline, which doesn't make sense, but it's not my fucking game. But he would make these really dumb mistakes, and I'm like, why? Like, I've been watching him for a couple of months now. He is clearly above that. And I put 2 and 2 together. It's me and Balatro. It's like, when it's just you and you are simultaneously playing the game and yapping your ass off, there's a lot of room for error. And on top of all of this, it kind of put together for me why I like the content creators that I do. I feel it made me realize that the reason why these streamers who are, number one, pretty big, they have pretty big audiences, and also, but number two, their audience is adults. It's not like children. It's like to have the skill set to be so good that you're getting the attention of people with fully formed brains and who have jobs and friends and responsibilities to take of, that they'll still give you the hours of their day to watch you. To be that skilled and that funny is something that they kind of like accidentally, I guess it's not really accidental, but it's kind of like it's like the logical through line of the fact that these 3 creators that I pointed out as an example, Vinesauce, Northern Lion, and Germa, they didn't start with live streaming. They started by making videos, right? And yeah, it's like, oh shit, I get it now. Like, it's not just that they're naturally funny. It's not that they're just like naturally more charismatic. They've got all the wirings to do that. I'm sure they came into it with, being a pretty funny person, but they weren't them. The them they were 10 years ago when they started making videos is not the them they are. There's a difference between them 10 years ago coming into this as like I'm a kind of a funny person, and them now as like one of the funniest people on the internet, one of the greatest internet clowns of our age. And that difference is the fact that they spent years doing this. This is kind of going to be like a lost training arc for a lot of people who want to get into content creation. Not, I should preface this right now. Not that I really have any ambitions of being a streamer. I'm just talking about something that I realized. Like nowadays, you just go onto Twitch, hit live stream, and you just play video games until the day when somebody finally shows up in your chat and you talk to them, right? But back in the day, you have to do this. You have to play the game. You have to think of everything by yourself consciously in that moment. And it purportedly needs to be, funny and entertaining. And it's a muscle that you are flexing and training. And not only do I feel like people don't see it as that, but nowadays, if you don't hello? Just got jump scared. What the hell? Nowadays, if you're kind of like selling yourself short in your potential if you don't do something like this. Like if I did want to become a streamer and I wanted to be funny and I wanted to appeal to adults, which, to be fair, if I were to do that, that is the kind of I would not do well catering to children. This is the avenue to do it, because you have to, adults expect wit and cleverness and the ability to come up with a funny improv bit doesn't just come out of the ether, doesn't just come out of nowhere. You either need prior practice, like going to improv classes or whatever, or you need to just bang your head against the wall for a couple of years doing this for videos that nobody will watch. And, you know, I guess technically, by the way, I don't know what the radiation factor is. Nobody has explained this to me. Some people are just toxic. I don't when you start out as a live streamer on Twitch, yeah, I do suppose that you are kind of just making Let's Plays, but nobody's watching them. But you're just, for me, I have to imagine that you don't really have to try that hard if you are a live streamer until you see the one viewer number go up to 2, right? Because when it's just the one viewer, you're like, that's just me, nobody's here, I don't have to do anything, none of this matters right now. But as soon as it goes up, you're like, oh shit, somebody's here, talk to me. Hey, how are you? How's your day? My name's Gavin. You enjoy this kind of game? Like, why are you here? You know, like you immediately have that outside force that you can engage with. So even though at the beginning, and like, what is it, like 90% of Twitch streamers stream to 0 people, even though that's the case, I imagine that even in that situation, your brain is mostly turned off because you don't have the, I mean, that's the medium, right? You're playing to the medium. The medium it facilitates interaction with people live in that moment. While here, there is no, oh, you want to sell something? There is no pretense. Ask price. There is no, I would be kidding myself to think that anybody except maybe 1 or 2 of my friends will ever watch this, which is fine, because at the get-go, I stated pretty clearly that, dog, what do you want from me? I was being really nice with that 16. Get out of here. Fuck. Well, anyways, like, in this medium, I'm on 100% and have to use 100% of my brain power now because I'm in the environment where that's forced, where on Twitch, it's like my brain is off, I'm just playing a game, playing CSGO like I always would on Saturday nights. I'm just also streaming it on the internet until someone shows up, right? But, oops. What's place queue? Gonna restock real quick. But here, it's like there's no illusion. I'm kind of repeating myself because I keep getting interrupted and forced to think. Anyways, all of that to say that realization, putting those 2 and 2 together, it did make me realize that Balatro is not the place that I should be at. This is the place that I should be at, because I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been playing the game this whole time and have only stopped talking about what I want to talk about occasionally, because this is a game that still kind of requires you to think, but it's very much, I mean, Balatro is a strategy game. You have to actually like use your brain critically. Here, I'm just like, put the packs on the shelves, swipe the scanner on the packs, take the money. Like, the most thinking I'm doing is counting change. Anyways, stop that train of thought real quick to restock. We'll get 1 box. And no, I want 2 boxes actually. Oops. I was confused. 1 of these. So this is a box of packs. These are the boxes that you sell. Anyways, all that to say that this is where I belong. This is what I should be doing. This is, you know, I'm not at Balatro yet, but I am here for the most part. I need to buy more boxes. I did the math wrong. Honestly, I didn't even need to buy that box. grab his phone. We'll just, you know what? Get 3. I think I only need maybe 2 to fill up the shelves, and then we'll just put one in the back for storage. Yeah, I only needed 2 to fill it. Well, actually not. I might need. Yeah, there's 1 box left. Anyways, I hope you, if you are there for whatever reason, I sure hope you enjoy this slop. I mean, I suppose at the end of the day, if I do become a streamer in like 5 years or whatever, I guess what I'm saying is that this is the optimal way to get to that, to acquire that skill set. So maybe I become a successful streamer in 3-5 years or whatever, and you are someone who I've never met, and you're going back to watch these just to see how it all started. This is me from the past giving you advice in the future. If you want to be like a Northern Lion or a Germa or whatever, this is the way to do it. You have to put your brain in the environment to think of stuff on the spot, right? You start by yourself, like all of these people started by themselves, just making videos by themselves in a room, and then Twitch happens, and the meta goes from Let's Plays over to live streaming, and all of a sudden, for these people, like, the training weights come off. It's like, wait, I've been doing this on hard mode. Now I have thousands of people that I can bounce off of, steal jokes from, respond to, crash out at, get angry at, or, you know, just pick out a point that a chatter makes, the wax philosophically for the next 15 minutes. Like, the content makes itself at that point. Then again, while I am pointing at, like, these 3 respective streamers, and I'm saying I enjoy them, a lot of people enjoy them, this is why, you know, this isn't the case for most big streamers, right? Like, actually, let me look at my album. What do I got? We'll open. Oops. The thing. I would just hope that Escape would close all menus, but whatever. Right. Like, anyway, yeah. Like, most streamers nowadays, they just start by streaming. But it also, this made me think about the fact that, sometimes when you see these streamers outside of the Twitch chat, like in an interview or something, like, or just like being recorded at a convention or something, they're just like kind of normal, maybe a little bit shy and introverted people. It's because they're funny on stream because, oh baby, because you're giving them that arena to bounce off of, and it's huge. It's huge. So, at the beginning of this, when I said I'm using this to buff up my social skills, part of that was, like, true. Like, I did it in high school. I feel like maybe it helped, but, you know, we'll give it a shot now in adulthood. But I feel like putting this all together now, it's kind of vindicating. It's like, you know what? Maybe this does, like, actually do something. Like, you are actually flexing and exercising your social muscles the way that your muscles, your arms would get stronger if you lifted weights and stuff. So, anyways, I'm less rusty than I was a couple of days ago, but clearly I'm still not where I want to be personally. So we're gonna keep doing this. I'm all of my fingers and toes crossed that this video manages to make it through unscathed to the end so that it can fucking upload it and move on with my life. And we will, if that is the case, then I don't have to re-record this shit again. If that is the case, then I will be doing this more often, because now I actually feel like that this is kind of important that I do this. It's not just like I want an excuse to play a game for 2 hours. And you know, maybe it'll make me better at being social and coming up with jokes and bits and stuff on the spot. It's like, you know what? I'm nothing but a scientist with a hypothesis to go off of, but I feel like the pre-existing data backs up my hypothesis. So we'll see if if you're one of my friends and you're watching this and you've chosen to fill the next 2 hours of your day with me in the background because you love hearing my voice this much, you know what? I acknowledge your presence and I thank you. It means a lot that you would choose to have me occupy your brain space, your time, rather than the myriad of more talented and funny people at your disposal available to you. So, motherfucker, I didn't put out the cards. Ugh. So stupid. How could anybody like a guy like me? Stupid. Okay, you've probably noticed it now, so I'll just say it before going forward. You probably noticed that the frame rate is still not great in this video. Now, granted, it is much better in this part of the video than it was the last time I recorded. It was basically like 2 frames per second. That's not an exaggeration. It was like watching a slideshow. But this is still workable enough, and I really don't want to re-record this, so we're just gonna work with it now. I know what went wrong, and I have since fixed the problem. This is not gonna be a problem going down the road, but for this video, I ask that you bear with me. It will also, towards the end, it'll get much worse. I'll let you know when that is, because at that point, there's basically no point in like actually having eyes on the screen. You can just listen to me if you want that. So we're just gonna keep going with it on this video. I apologize. It is a fixed problem now. I know it went wrong, so sorry. Back to the video. Anyways, that was the only thing from last time that I was like, I should probably repeat that. Now we're just going, god damn it, off the cuff. All of it. I have to actually prove my point now. You know, part of me is curious that if I were to go back and rewatch some of those older, like the oldest videos from these like these like streamers who started off recording Let's Plays and stuff, but have continued to carry on their legacy in their career today by live streaming. It makes me wonder what that would look like, because I feel like I know that it would be. It's not bad. Like, they are like generally pretty funny people, but they're getting used to an awkward environment, and there's gonna be pauses where they don't know what to say, stilted attempts at jokes. You know, they're nervous, so they make bad plays in the game, whatnot. I feel like that I'm kind of my experience would probably be reflected there. I was thinking of that because I was silent for 10 seconds here, and I got that, like, oh, I gotta say something. Weird times we live in, where this is something that we can, like, talk about. What is your deal? Do I lose health being near you, or maybe this isn't bad? Maybe you have aura? Oh, you want to sell me something? What do you got for me? Market price? Oh. No. That was the first time I'd seen a trade. No, just buy the card, and I would have been more accepting if you just like reversed the process, where if you bought the card and then sold it to me, and then try to put it together. Maybe then I would have like actually engaged with you. Came asking for a card and he doesn't even pick it up. Fake fan. You know what? We're making pretty good money right now. Oh, I see a notification. I have bills to pay? I sure do. Never mind. I was gonna invest in well, I can still. You start with 1,000, so I'm kind of using that as like my baseline of if I'm above 1,000, I'm making good money, I'm in a good place, and if I'm below, we're focusing on just running the store. I don't have a whole lot of room in here, so I'm not sure. You know what? The next thing would be to look at our stocks. What can we... Okay. So we can... What we'll do, we'll start out for now getting the bigger boxes, and then at the end of the day, we'll go to these rare card packs. People who play card games, is that a thing? You can like... You have like the option of going to the store and like... Damn, this is a big haul. Going to the store and paying like $2 for a regular pack, but you can spend like $5 to get a rare pack, and maybe then you'll have a higher chance of pulling something. Because that doesn't sound like... Oh, you wanna... Right. That doesn't sound like the most terrible business plan, but I have to imagine that people who are into the card game would only buy the rare packs, but what do I know? Let's start at a nice 82. Sucker! Clearly this is all based off of Pokemon, but I have been curious about deck builders for a while, because I see them and I understand them in like concept and theory, and it makes me think that I would probably really like them. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, that was perfect. Thought I'd give him an extra $1. And it makes me think that I would probably really like them a lot. The only thing that's really stopped me is that I don't really know where to start. Like, I like Pokemon, but it kind of feels like nobody buys Pokemon cards to play Pokemon TCG. They're buying it for like speculative pricing, and like to sell it on eBay, to get them graded and to sell them at a exorbitant return. So I don't know if there's any Pokemon fans out there, Pokemon the card game fans. Let me know if it's actually any fun. The two that I've mostly... Well, actually, that's not true. There's only been one that I'm like, okay, gun to my head, if I'm picking one, it's probably this one, which is Magic. And the only reason why I have... Other than the fact that it's kind of like the granddaddy, like it's the one that's like lasted through all these decades and is still popular and whatnot, is the fact that it's connected to Dungeons and Dragons, and I know quite a bit about Dungeons and Dragons, so if I have a Magic card for a Beholder, I'll look at that and I'm like, oh, I know exactly what this does. Okay, cool, right? Like I have the prior knowledge. But I have a friend mentioned recently that they got into Yu-Gi-Oh! Recently, and it made me think about that. I'm at the point where I'm kind of like, I'm completely open to playing a deck builder. I just need a friend to like get me into it, you know. So maybe that friend who's in Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe we can play a game or two, and I see how it works, and I'm like, oh, this is the what's the word I'm looking for? Like the synergies that you work with and stuff, like the basic strategies and tactics. I was looking for another word, but whatever. So yeah, I'm a bit of a poser. This is not my world. I'm nothing but a tourist or a capitalist looking to extract wealth from actual fans. I'm thinking if I don't do the move to get the rare packs, that maybe what we do is we get... another playing table because this is just passive income. I have to do nothing for this, right? That I have to open up packs and put them out. That I have to restock every day. That I have to, right? That just sits there and it makes me money. So it is a bit cramped in here. That's the only thing stopping me. That and the card table is like $300, $400 or something. It's more expensive than a shelf. Sorry, I didn't see you there, ma'am. But being outside of the deck builder community, it does make me wonder like how much of a revival they've had in the last like 5 years because of the Pokemon speculative market boom that's been taking over. Kind of in the same way that like music shops have made a really big return because young people such as myself, we like buying records. We like vinyl records. For most kids, that's just because they like having the physical cover art and like they can like hang it on the wall. I actually like listening to vinyl records, but that's besides the point. They've made a bit of a comeback when they were dying and struggling. This should be the worst environment for them. Like, we all have Spotify on our phone. You can pay $10. Oops, sorry. Could you imagine going to the store, standing at the checkout line, and the cashier's just like over here, just waxing philosophically about the Pokemon card speculative market? Oh, you want to sell me something? What do you got for me, big guy? Ask price. Ooh, you are really, let's start at a nice 105. How's that? Cool. They think they're so tough. But, ooh, quite a haul you got there, too. Tell you not to spend all the money I just gave you in one place, but thank you for doing business. But yeah, I'm sure like game stores have really maybe not gotten a huge windfall out of it, but they've got a bit of a breeze in their sales because of this, because people are interested in buying Pokemon cards, if not to play them, then to pull out some rare, send it off to a company to say your card's worth this much, and then sell it on eBay for that much, Street lights out here? This is kind of dangerous. Oh, there are street lights. They just don't work for shit. Damn, I made a ton of money today. Holy shit. Or almost double what I started with. It's time to like look into this shit now, actually. Yeah. Sorry, I like freaked out for a second because I heard like something tapping on the window, but I think that was my cat like swatting at the window to get at a bug or something. I was just staring in that window for like 5 seconds. Then my DIY, get another shelf. Cool. We have a new avenue of business. Another product to share to our lovely clientele. Is this not up against the wall? That was weird. Okay, it is. Right at the end of day 2, 5 minutes before closing. And there's no wrong time, I guess. Oh, empty this box before I have to... Everybody out! No! That motherfucker. I'm selling them for 5. Okay, these people just ripped me the fuck off. Thank you for your business. Remember that I gave you the good packs for cheap. Alright? Oh, he's robbing me! Grumble. Thanks for your business. $5. Oh, and I have to give him change. Oh, that hurts. I'm like actually a little fucking peeved. You have 50-cent pieces? Oh, give me that back. Fuck. I was too enthusiastic. I just threw them on there and I didn't think twice. Won't make that mistake again. Because those motherfuckers robbed me, I have to buy more fucking turns. What a shitty day. I know I made a ton of money and I'm about to make even more money now, but what a shitty fucking day. That's one of those things that you can have like the best day ever, but it ends on that, so that you go to bed like pissed off and you mumble through your dinner. Anyways, exciting day tomorrow. Can't wait to see how that goes. Okay, we're gonna do it now. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's not that bad that I had to buy another box, because this is where the money is going to be coming from. Okay, let's just stare at the card value, and that's not even worth a regular pack. What the fuck? I'm looking at these card values and I don't feel very good about my opening these packs. They are definitely worth more. Oh, never mind. That was a doubter. I've been proven wrong. Damn. So the rare packs, I don't know, cause like getting a good grab off of the regular ones, those good cards out of a regular pack is worth like $30 or something. I guess for these rare packs, the shitty cards are like worth about the same, but the good ones are worth more. That last one was $100. Then again, I have pulled like cards worth $1,000 or so out of the regular pack, so I don't know. Who's to say? Okay, see, there's one of those $30 ones. I'm not feeling particularly lucky, but we'll do one more handful, I suppose, just for good measure. I feel like 2 handfuls a night is a good moderate amount to open. Now, actually, here's something that I want to... Oh, cool. Thank you. Here's something I want to know about outside of the speculative market for deck builder games. Let's see if I can get an example. So, this card is worth 16 cents. But who decides that? Like, is this the market price? Like, if I were to put this Clamigo onto eBay, the highest price I can get someone to pay for it is 16 cents. Like, how do you determine that? Like, how do you determine this price? Because that like, in my head, that means that like every time, like, there is somebody out there who, with every Pokemon card pack that they open, they are selling every single card, even though it's shitty. Like, I've seen that Sphinx. I've seen all of these guys multiple times today. So who would go onto eBay? They're interested in Pokemon cards and they're looking to buy some Pokemon cards, and they go, you know what? I'm in the market for this fire pig that I can get It basically guaranteed if I just open 5 packs, like I might even get multiple. Like, who is buying the shitty cards? Because someone needs to buy in order for it to have value, right? Is what I'm saying making any sense? Because, like, in my eye, these shitty cards are worth nothing. They're worthless. Like, nobody is going to pay you money for them. But apparently, somebody is willing to pay you $1.43 or $1.48 for this guy. If I sell something for $1.48 on eBay, that doesn't even cover shipping. Like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Oh shit. Whoops. Wrong way. Started doing a little bit of learning and studying of economics and finance and whatnot, like a couple of weeks back, maybe even close to a month ago, just because I figured it's something I probably should be aware of now. You know, it's a good thing to know as an adult. And maybe you can tell that it's kind of changed the way that I see like a lot of things, like everything. Like, once you have this like framework in your head of the world, it's like, oh, suddenly a lot of things kind of make sense now. It's like going to it's like learning media literacy, going to film school and learning how films and stories and stuff are made. Kind of like every time you run into shit now, you're like, oh, I see the narrative here. So if there's any card collectors out there, I would love to know, because I know this isn't just in the game. It's like, oh, well, we gotta assign a value to every card, so we'll just say this one's worth $1.24. It's like, no. I've seen people do pack openings, and they check for every single decent-looking card, and they're worth some amount online. So, like, who determines that? Who buys this for $5? Right? If you're interested in speculative Pokemon, like, do these appreciate with value over time? Is that the idea? Because this is like, I just pulled this out, right? This is a card from the newest pack. This is the time in history where the most amount of these cards will exist. But over time, as people's moms throw away Pokemon cards, it's like, oh, well, all of a sudden, this foil of a Pokemon that nobody really cares about, all of a sudden it goes from being worth $5 to $8? Is that like the idea? So you just buy a bunch of these shitty ones to hoard onto to make like 3% in like 10 years? I'm like genuinely curious about how this market works, and I am not going to watch a Google or do a Google search or watch a YouTube video to find out. I will speculate on the speculative market. Hey, we don't sweat these, okay? This is what we call a capital expenditure, all right? This is an investment in future profits. One day in the red doesn't scare anybody, or it shouldn't scare me, at least. All right. Fresh hot cards. Just out of the oven. Ah, look who's back. The guy who saw fresh new rare packs and he said, you know what? I'm going to take 50 of them before he can set the prices up. Well, why don't you help yourself to some rare cards today? You like them so much. Yeah? Oh, the price isn't what it was last night, are they? Oh, you know what? I shouldn't be making fun of the customers. He just saw a good deal and he took advantage. That's not gonna stop him from buying even more. You know, on that like same sort of like through line. Hold on, what are you asking for? $8. I'll give you $5.50 for it. Damn, this guy will take whatever deal he's offered. I'm seeing some knocked over boxes. Who knocked my boxes down? I didn't even think that customers could interact with this. Who the fuck did that? Anyways, that guy coming in to buy more cards, even though they're marked up in price, does make me think, like, at least with Pokemon cards, but we can say this about any deck builder. Like, I know that there's speculation on Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic cards as well. Is this, like, if you're buying packs because you're like, I love playing the game, I play every Thursday at the game shop with my friends, like, I'm interested in expanding and coming up with new decks and whatnot with different synergies. I understand, like, going to the card shop, like, once every 2 weeks, putting down $50 to get more cards. And it's like, if you get one of the cool rare ones, that's great. That's awesome. You know, we'll put it in a frame and we'll look at it, or I'll put it in a sleeve and I'll play it, but you know, take real good care of it. Like, if you play the game, I completely get that. And that's not to say that I don't get it if you're only into them for speculative purposes. Like, you're buying these cards as a sort of investment for potential returns on a great card that you can pull from the pack. But at the end of the day, I said that really nicely, but that's just it's just gambling. You're just paying money for maybe you'll win back more money. You have to buy the packs to find out. So mostly in that case, in the case where you're buying these solely to sell later on for a hopeful return on investment, or even just like, I'm here to play the cards, and if I get a cool card that I don't want to keep, I'll sell it, that kind of stuff. Sure, man. Oh, fuck, right. 0.13. The point I'm getting at is, at which case does this become addictive? When is this an addiction? Because I don't want to just say flat out, like, if you are buying the cards at all and if you have any investment towards them, not monetary, but just like personal investment into them, that you're not like addicted necessarily, but you're passionate about it, right? But if you're like, I've put down I've sold my motorcycle, I got $8,000, I put those into Pokemon cards, I made $300 back, I've liquidated my assets in the stock market, that's another $400, I spent all of those too. I'm wondering if I should take out a second mortgage to buy Pokemon cards to get that fucking Gen 1 Charizard or whatever. Like, am I doing a bad thing is what I'm getting at. Because that guy came in, he was like, holy shit, market price, and bought 50 of those rare packs. And then he comes in today, and he's like, oh, it's like double what it was last night. Nah, I'm still gonna get like 10 of them anyways. Like, at what point am I extracting wealth from victims? At which point is this a problem? Not necessarily that, like, I'm saying this is like a societal problem. We have to address the Pokemon pandemic now before we lose all of our children to it or anything, but, you know, just curious of whether or not you could label it as something like that, if it is like a sort of drug that I'm openly selling. It's kind of poetic. Gambling does, like, literally stimulate dopamine, like a drug would, right? You're getting a neurological response from it, so some poetic, smarter person can figure out a clever thing to do with that connection. Then again, I think I have heard, like, streamers and people call Pokemon packs like crack and saran wrap or whatever. Am I here now? Okay. I was in the spot, but it wouldn't let me. 120. I am making bank though. I might make it back to the $1,000 mark. Not before long. basic card pack is a little expensive. Is that what you said? How much am I selling those for, by the way? This is like $3, right? Yeah, $3, $5. And people are buying the rare packs, and I was a little pricey with those, so. If anybody has an answer for who buys the good but not that good Pokemon cards, like I have a foil Flappy that's worth $3.50. Like for a Pokemon card, most of them are worth like 2 cents, but you got one that's worth actually a little bit of money, so that's kind of something special. Like, if there is a person willing to buy that card, I do want to know what the answer is, because the only thing that I can think of is what I mentioned earlier, where instead of taking $500 you have in your hand to buy one $500 Pokemon card, you can use that $500 to buy like 15 decently priced Pokemon cards, hold on to them, hope that they appreciate in value, and then sell those for like $600 in the future or whatever. It's either that or you're literally just getting the cool version of your favorite Pokemon, right? Like, if you offered me like here's a reverse foil Lotad, in my head, I don't know, maybe there's some super rare Lotad that's worth thousands of dollars, but in my head I have to imagine at most, in the greatest condition, it's probably only worth like $30. Like, even then, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll put down $30 for a PSA 10 reverse foil Lotad, because I love Lotad. He's one of my favorite Pokemon. Like, those are the only oh my god, I made my money back. We're already above $1,000, and it's not even, the sun is still up. Damn, what a good ass business model. Damn, it's only the super expensive one that's left. It's this Crobat. But I want to know. That's the thing after playing this game that I am the most curious about, is how do you set prices for Pokemon cards that I would say are not worth it monetarily? Primarily for the dirt cheap ones, the ones for like 13 cents. Who sets 13 cents? Who's wasting their fucking time? At that point, it's just cardboard. I can buy cardboard for more expensive than that. I could sell cardboard for probably like for like a quarter per sheet or something. And a little bit for the other cases, even though those ones I can feel a little bit more like, you know what, I can see it. It's not worth that much, but it's still worth something. Like that I can see. One of these days I'm gonna figure out what the fuck this means. Oh, you wanna... yeah, yes sir! What can I do for you? Ask price, market price, done deal. $12.85. You are a shrewd businessman. You got yourself a deal. Now, why buy a bunch of regular packs and then like a couple of rare packs? Like, why diversify? Like, you have better odds with the rare packs, and the rare packs are only $2 more. Like, you can buy 2 regular packs for $6, or 2 rare packs for $10. That's just a better deal. Like, you're literally all you're losing is like, what, 4 cards between the 2 setups? Or sorry, there's only like a $4 difference. So like, hold on, I know what I'm trying to say, but fucking whatever. It's not important. Maybe that's just how it is in the real world, where it's like you can buy different versions of the packs of the same like release or generation or version, whatever they call like the new sets of cards in deck builders. Like I mean, that's literally what it is, right? Like you have better odds to pull something from this than from this. But if you're looking for something rare, why would you? Do you just get a bunch of regular packs because you're like, I want to play the game and I want to get all of the new Pokemon from this new set so that I can see if they're any good and if I want them in my packs, or sorry, my deck. A lot of questions. I'm a very curious boy. Just can't get my brain to stop thinking about stuff. What can I say? It's one of my best qualities. A very curious boy. I want to know things. I can get absorbed in worlds. Let me see let me understand the mind of a Pokemon card collector. Oh shit, we're out of boxes. I didn't even notice. We've been losing money. I'm gonna have to get like a storage room again. We are making a lot of cash though. Like in the first couple of days I was like making like maybe $200 a day. This though is like, I mean, we straight up made like $1,000 today, right? Or a little bit less. Like we had $300 left from buying the shelf and the rare packs. You guys want to buy anything on your way out? It's a pretty good card. You sure you can't like pull out the money for it though? Like, yes. 23 cents for 25 cents? Sure, man. You guys. Here you go. Thanks for doing business. Oh, you're gonna buy something on the way out too? Well, with all that cash I just introduced into your pocket, who's to blame you? Excellent. Very good day. So, what are we gonna do? First, we do inventory first. First, we restock what we have to determine how much more we need to buy. And then once all the shelves are full and I have like a box or two for backup, after that, we can look at buying more shit to sell. Maybe just get another table, honestly. Oops. Because I would rather do this now before spend $1,200 on stuff and then have no inventory for tomorrow. Oh, that's curious. How much do I have left in there? Hey, chill. Only like 8. Oh, maybe I'm the one that kicked it over. Okay, so that's good to know. You people can't move those. Do I pull cards now? That actually doesn't matter. God damn it. Okay, stock orders. I want 2 of these. I want 2 of these. Actually, I probably want 4 of these actually. And I want 1 of these. See, this is why we do this stuff. This is why we do it before we look into buying other stuff. But I don't know how expensive this is looking. We have leftover cards, so I only need 1 box of those. And then we'll start with 3, and if I need to get another box, we'll buy another box. I am interested in buying something else. Like buying another playing table. I mentioned this last time. Like I said before, I kind of closed out the original episode 1 by saying all of that stuff about like wiring your brain, flexing your social muscles by putting it in a situation where it is the only thing that can do stuff, right? That can reliably come up with bits and stuff. Okay, we're gonna do this, gonna do this, gonna do this, oh, Q. This, and Q. There we go. But, after that, and after I was wrapping up, I basically said something along the lines of like in the Balacho. Okay, do I have no more space? Or okay, there's one box left. In one of the Balacho videos, I said I would be, open to like bringing talking points and whatnot. Okay, we got one extra box than we needed to. I clearly did not do this math right, but that's okay. We have more for restock because we did run out of those. That I would still be open to the idea of bringing in some talking points to basically kind of get the engines running. Like right now, obviously, I'm just going off the cuff, just whatever comes at the top of the dome. But I would be like open to like bringing like a sticky note full of like talking points where it's like, oh, well, saw this on the internet the other day. Well, what a humdinger this was. How do you feel about this, chat? Like, while we're still in this phase of trying to like ease into it and develop these muscles at all before we can even flex them, like I'm just skin and bones right now, we can like have a bit of a cheat code. So maybe next time ooh, this is one of those full arts that I hear the kids talking about. For future TCG videos, I should try to remember to do that, just so that I'm giving myself a nice balance, right? Like I don't want it to just be like a podcast where it's just like I'm coming in with these pre-prepared points, and maybe even though I didn't script it outright, I know what I'm going to be talking about going in. Like I still think that the big thing that you should be focused on here is just this off the cuff, whatever you can think of. If you got a joke, if you can think of a joke in the moment, say it. That I think is what is worth the most. But I'm also kind of like in this like half mental space where I'm like, I don't know what to say. And I think just having something like that, like having a sticky note with like 3 little bullet points of like, you saw this, you have thoughts on this, say them out loud, could get the gears going. I mean, that's kind of what happened at the beginning when I was like, well, nothing, you didn't miss anything, but at the end I said this, that let me yap for like fucking 20 minutes straight or whatever. So something I am open to exploring. But for today, you're just gonna have to take whatever this is. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get us set up for the next day, and then I will close out this recording. We'll still go for like another hour, but I'll go to the bathroom, get some water. Mostly I kind of want to check to make sure that this is still being recorded. I'm sure you can understand that I'm a little anxious about that. So, sounds like a plan to me. Is this standard? Is this what the margins are for cards? Is 10%? I mean, I imagine that it can't be that high of a margin. It's literally cardboard. But, like, people, if you were charging, like, $20 for 8 cards, 8 Pokemon cards, nobody would fucking buy them. But I wonder if 10% is the standard margin. All right. Let's see. Curious what this number at the end is going to be. Oh, I still made money. I mean, you know what? Actually, I shouldn't be surprised. I ended with 300 last time, and I'm ending with 600 now, which means I didn't buy anything. Oh, You know what? We're below 1,000. Give it another day. You know, we'll do my safe 1,000 rule. Anyways, not that it's gonna mean anything to you, but I will be back in 1 second. Alright, I'm back with some more hot card selling action. Hot cards! Here, get your fresh hot cards! Gens 1 through 9, folks. All of your favorite Pokemon right in this stop. I do wonder what's behind this door. You know what? While we're waiting, what else can I do? I know what these two are. What are my reviews at? 4.64? Sure. Oh, we can expand the store here. And it's only $300? And it goes up $100 each? Damn, that's like... What's Shop B? Unlock Shop B for $5,000. I don't know what that means. Oh shit, I didn't open... Ah, sorry. We're open. No, come back. Please. Oh. I feel like this is a good setup for this project of mine. We have a game like this where it's just me yapping. We're just getting the yaps in, right? And then we have games like Me-Side, which I'm planning on returning to this weekend, where it's more like, okay, I'm like responding to like the game and the narrative and the characters, and it's like it's this back and forth, while here is like the one-man show. So here I can just do whatever. I can be as wild as I want to be. And with Me-Side, it's sort of like a what can you do in different situations kind of a deal. So we're gonna go with this and Me-Side for as long as those takes. I was tempted to go with the new game Blueprints after Me-Side, but after the Blotro talk I had, I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if that's really a good idea to be solving puzzles as the next thing, but we'll see. It does seem like a really interesting game. I would love to play it. So it's just whether or not I would record it or not. We'll see. There must be something I can do for your stink. I don't know what the deal is. Let's keep looking at stuff. In the meantime, manage event? What does that mean? Oh, we can have little events here. Random rarity pack and card price might increase. Random rarity pack, card price might decrease. Okay. So we can host little events, little game events. Oh, we could do that if we had more tables, I bet. That's not a bad... All right, I'm intrigued. What is this? I don't under... Is this like eBay? Like I could buy... Yeah, it looks like I can like buy the packs and the boxes here. What I'm wondering though is red good? Because that indicates that the price is lower, but green good, but that indicates the price is higher. I'm not sure. Oh, quite the queue. Sorry, folks. I was only looking at my phone for like 2 minutes. I didn't expect you all to queue up so fast. 1, 5. Thank you. Ooh, quite the haul there. Is that guy sitting in the store with his stink lines gonna be a problem for me? Like, I think this is the first time one of the guys with radioactive plasma coming out of his skin has decided to like set up shop. This guy doesn't seem to mind at all though. He's like, yeah man, let's game. Game until the room is stinky. What is it with you people coming in? Like, you don't work here. Can I help you? Do you want to work here? We might be getting pretty close to the point where I can afford a salary on top of it and still be in the green. Maybe once the store is a little bit bigger, though, like, this definitely is a one-man shop. Like, all you would be doing by hiring someone is helping the economy, you know, getting a paycheck out there, which we're in the business of business. Who gives a fuck about stimulating the economy? Only economy that needs stimulating is mine. Is there anything else on the phone that I didn't look at? Go recruit. Oh, this is how you hire someone. And it's only $50 a day. We can totally afford that. Restock speed normal, checkout speed slow. So I can get, what's your name? Zachary? I can get Zachary to restock throughout the day, even though that's only been a problem once, and it started yesterday. It's not like I really need the help, though, so... What is this again? Oh, this is the decorations. I remember looking at that the first time. What is this? Wait, what? What is this? Oh, sleeves, deck boxes. Oh, okay, all right. Level 10 shop. We're almost there. Sorry. You caught me with my pants down. That's gonna really, oh, thank you for your business, sir. That's gonna really boost things. Selling more than just cards. Oh, you wanna sell me something? Can I help you? Ask price 27. I can't do that. I can do 21. I can do 22. Cool. Man, it's a good day to be stinky. A lot of stinky people. Don't in the same seat too. Ugh. Oh, you're still buying them though. You say expensive, but you're still buying them. Well, what does that say about you? Again, I think this might be an addiction. I might be enabling. My business might be enabling. And like that, we're already above $1,000 again. Oh, I'm sitting pretty. I love this place. Money makes itself. Oh no, not two of them! Just don't sit down. I'll sell you cards. Just don't sit down. No. No! No! I haven't seen people go like, ew, pee, you, ugh, what's that smell? So, I don't know if it really does anything other than just, yo. Ah, no! Oh, I don't have the money. Will you take 1,000? Oh, shit, I hit decline. Well, whatever, I couldn't afford it. Sorry, man, I would have loved to have taken that card. The balls of this guy. Comes in, offers me a $2,000 card. I say no, then he just takes one $30 pack of cards. He thinks he's better than me. Oh, I don't know about that card. Yeah, man. I mean, I tried to warn you. That wasn't the play. Wait, what is that? Manage event. Oh, it's this. No, I'm okay. Okay. Well, I know now. You can go up to the tables and make events. What do we got going on here? This is a really nice town. This, I'm assuming it's based off of, like, New York. You don't really see places like this outside of New York. Right out of Brooklyn. Booster Brothers in Brooklyn. That is another thing. I do kind of want to get better at voice acting, or just like making up voices by doing this. I did a little bit of that in the Hollow Knight videos, where I would give each NPC like their own little voice, and I'm not very good at it, but you know, Like all other things, you can't get good unless you practice. Basic pack a little expensive, so nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about. What are you doing, man? Buy it or not? Oh, it's a little expensive. I'll only take 40. No! Gotta get into the aim labs. My aim is awful. If he bought that card, if the guy who sold me or was trying to sell me the $2,000 card could buy that card, then we'd be talking. Then again, honestly, given the money that I'm making, like I'm only at $1,000. I haven't made $2,000 yet. Buying a $2,000 card would probably not have been the best business move. Like nobody's buying the $1,000 one. I'm expecting to make my money back. It's just a shame because it was a good deal. He was offering like $200 less than what it was worth. I wonder if there's a way to squeeze more money out of them other than just the $10 an hour. There's got to be something I can do. Maybe I could sell like snacks, like a little refrigerator with like food and drinks next to the table. That's not a bad idea. A vending machine? Cheesy Bites Pizza, hot and ready. This has to be Brooklyn. Damn, my place is the only one with a lit up sign. Haven't been pushing a lot of boxes today, I see. In fact, apparently these are the first two to be sold, so. I think another table is the next move. Oh, yes, sir? Ask price. Oh, you know what? Since you're close, how about 6? Cool. Pleasure doing business. I don't know why I'm going for the bad, like, mafia voice. He bought the card! Let's fucking go! Oh, we're gonna be doing a lot with this shop today. That actually might be a good-ish place to call it. We'll go through the rest of this day, and then we'll spend like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes spending all of this money we just made to make the shop better. And then we're set up for future success. I do wonder if people would find this entertaining. Not that I'm gonna share it or anything. Not that I'm gonna ask people to watch these videos and ask for pointers and notes, but I do wonder what my base level entertainment funniness factor is. Should I lean into more rants and musings, or should I be raising my voice and coming up with funny accents more? I wonder what my strong suits are. I mean, I do, as I said before, we were watching the Bellatra videos, I do like skim through it, but I don't know how good of a character you can be, or how good of a judge of how other people could perceive you would be. That was the weirdest way to say it. Like, I don't know if you can really be the one to tell you, like I can't watch this video back and go like, this guy's a riot. Why don't more people love him? How is he still single? Right? Like, oh, right, we don't have any more cards. Sorry, man. Oh, actually, you want to buy it or sell me a card? Oh. Whoa, hold on, though. That is way too much. No. Come back in like a week or two, and we'll talk. Damn, that guy's so stinky. He glows in the dark. Do you see this? Any day now, boys. You know, it's only 30 past closing time. No. Just I'll just stand here. I can watch from here. Yeah. What's that? No. I just got 3 kids waiting at home. They'll be fine though. They know how to order pizzas. You know, I have seen like when one person sits in the chair and nobody's there. I have seen that person stay until I end the day. Will these two, are they in the same situation? Because I am waiting for them to give me $20. So that I don't, whatever. It's $20. Okay, what we're gonna do, it doesn't look like we sold that much today, actually. I mean, I know most of the money I just made was off that card, but feels like we sold a comp. I'm sorry, what is this? Oh. Sorry, I didn't, my mistake. But it still feels like we sold like a close to the same amount that we did yesterday, but looking at it, I mean, yesterday some of the shelves are, there we go, thank you for your business. Yesterday, like, a lot of the shelves were like close to empty. I think even one of the this bottom shelf is empty, but today it looks like we didn't even make a dent. I'm not gonna have to order any more inventory, so I might just not do that actually. Yeah, I don't have to buy anything. Oh, just the one box. I might have to buy another box of boxes. We'll see. There's 8 boxes in here. No, this should fill it up actually. Right? I think. Yeah, there. Perfect actually. Right? Is there anything in the box? Oh, there's one left. Come on, get in there. Yeah, there we go. All right, we have options. I think. Well, how much for the next thing, actually? Okay, $500 for the boxes, for the rare boxes. I think the next move is to expand. It's only $300, right? If you go in order of like cheapest to most expensive, like, I think that's what we do. Now, how much bigger did that make? Oh, it's not making the shop bigger. You just get a little square, a little cutout. Okay, alright, okay. Now what are we gonna put in there? I mean, the obvious thing is to move this back here and have this be where the boxes are. I'm wondering if we should move that there, though. You know, just for the sake of the expensive cards are in the window. Not that that makes any bit of difference. I'm just, you know, I'm role-playing a little bit, pretending as if I actually were running the shop. But this feels like so good, like in the middle. Like you're walking around, you can't help but like turn to see it. It's like having the phones out at like at the Apple shop or the Verizon shop or wherever. You have the phones in the middle to interact with. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll have the boxes back here. Come on. There we go. I wish it had a snap. It'd make me happy, personally. Okay, we still have plenty of money to burn through. Play table's only 200, all I'm saying. Small card display, interesting. Auto scent. Are they actually? They're actually stinky. So I have to buy the auto scent to make them not stinky. Okay, I'm starting to pick up what you're putting down. We're definitely gonna go with another table. Now, how are we gonna places it can fit. How's that? Just off the rip. How's that? Better idea. Q. Rotate that to be like here. Is that in the middle of the store? Well, it's pretty damn close. I'm kind of proud of myself, actually. Put that like there. Then put this guy over here. Come on, I had ya. I want it like around here. There we go. And then we'll just move these boxes over here. Not like this fucking matters. Just for the sake of it being appealing and not insulting to my eyes. Okay. Oh, and then you know what? We move this as far back as we can. Do you think I could fit another table? Oh, shit. Okay, maybe that's the reason why you don't put the boxes here, but whatever. It's a temporary home. What I'm wondering is maybe we should just keep it at 2 tables for now, because I don't want to. Because what I could do is like move this table all the way up against this shelf, move that in, and then you could definitely fit another table here. But then we're out of room for shelves, and I don't want to do that. Although, obviously, I could just, put shelves in here. Okay. I'm not at level 10 yet, so I can't even think about any of that other stuff. Purple, then red. So those are the 5 tiers. No, there's even more. Okay, so booster packs, accessories. Accessories? Oh, we can buy card sleeves here. Wait a second. Hold on, there's a whole other side to this fucking business. Okay. I'm getting a little excited, a little bit ahead of myself, but sorry, booster packs. Okay, here's what we do. Step 1, buy the rare boxes. 2 of them. Actually, we need 1 more. You need 3 of the small boxes. Okay. Then we get another shelf. Okay, where are we at? We're at about 1,000. Okay. Just stay with me here. There's a vision. Okay. Oh, that's Snap. Thank you. Okay. Fill this up. Trust me on this. All right. We're gonna need another box. We're gonna need 2 more boxes, actually. They're only like $40 though, right? Something like that. They're $70. Okay. That's okay. We're still nowhere near to the point where I'd be like, okay, we gotta like hold it back. I still believe in this vision that I have. Now we got rare boxes. We're gonna need to find some place to have storage. Okay, and we set these to market prices 28. I was gonna say around 30, so you know what? I'm fine with that. Make it $32. Cool. Okay, then here's what we do next, okay? Here's what we do next. Figuring I can get plushies too, goddamn. Okay, we're still good. Okay. Give me 2 of these. Give me 2 of these. Give me 1 of each, actually. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. And then we go to My DIY. What do we want to put these in? I'm getting small metal rack vibes personally. This might be too much. I might be going too fast, too quickly. But I feel good about this. Okay, then we put this like here. Yeah. And then we start selling some other shit. How many shelves do I have? 1, 2. Oh, it's so hard to see. I have 5. I have 5 shelves. Okay. We put these little spray bottles on the bottom. We put the sleeves on the top. Gotta open it. Cool. I'm liking this a lot. Which one will we put in the middle? I don't know yet, but we're opening up our business to new avenues of profit. I'm gonna start with 3. We'll see if people will buy them for 3. If not, I'll mark it down to 2. Market price. We'll just go with 12. 12 is fine. I'm okay with 12. Cool. Oh, I'm liking this a lot. Okay. This is looking great. We'll open some packs. And then, I don't know, we'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll feel like doing another day, because it kind of makes me nervous seeing less than $100 in my account. But, yeah, you know what, fuck it. We'll probably run another day. We'll see how long this lasts. Take a sip of my coffee while this takes place. Yeah, I'm getting significantly worse vibes from the rare packs than the regular packs. You missed a lot of the regular packs openings because I was all on the first attempt at recording this, but I got some pretty damn good value out of them. These ones, on the other hand, it speaks for itself. These cards opened are worth the same as the regular pack closed. Like, it makes me feel like I'm getting scammed a little bit, but... Is there a way I can get the... Ooh, that's good. Is there a way we can get the pack open quicker? Because I like being able to hold down and it'll just... Nope, I just have to hold. Okay. Because I like this, that it just goes by quick enough that you can, like, see individual card values. But... yeah, you're gonna have to give me some more. Ooh, that was a good one. I mean, it's $5, but it was cute. Got, like, nice and shiny. I know the terms for the different types of, like, special rare cards because of Blatro, but I don't actually know the difference. Like, I don't know. Like, you can show me a card and I'll be like, oh, that's special, but I don't know what the difference between a holo or a foil is. Like, I look at it, I'm like, that card is significantly more shiny. It must be worth something. full art is like self-explanatory, but like yeah, these two in the middle. What are those? Are those the hollow? It's got like the. That makes sense. Holographic. So what is foil? Is foil like the ones with like the silver and gold outlines? I don't know. I don't really care either. So what about these guys with the white borders? Is that supposed to indicate like that they're like is that supposed to be there? Or are those supposed to indicate like printing issues? Like these are shitty cards because they were printed shittily. You can still see the white that was supposed to be cut out. These are pretty good for Pokemon ripoffs. I mean, some of them you can clearly tell what they're ripping off. Like I see whatever. But like what I should say is like the art style at least. It's like, yeah, that looks like Pokemon. I mean, what did I get really? Okay, I can live with this. I was considering opening even more because I wasn't very satisfied with that pull. No worries though, no worries. This is good enough. Alright, let's get it going. Here's the full art boy. Bam, 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 bam. I have noticed that sometimes I will put these cards down and they'll already have a price. I'm hoping to see that. There it is. Because I was wondering. It's like, okay, I've had this specific card up for sale and it already has the price. Okay, I need to be on the lookout for that so that I'm not being redundant, wasting my own time. Okay, move on from that because I don't want to put two of the same card down right next to each other. I will be honest, seeing all of these cards does kind of like scratch an itch for me where I'm like, I kind of want one of these. Is this a foil though? Or is this holographic, but some of them have like little specks and stuff, but this is like rainbow? I don't know. Seeing all these cool cards makes me wish I kind of had a cool card myself. That's all I'm saying. This game might be a little bit more hazardous to my wallet than I initially expected. Okay, are we good to go? I'm really happy with the way this store is looking. And it's all because of one sale, $1,000 card sale. I got one more day in me, and then we're good to go. That's it for today. And then we'll move on. Play some Me-Side this weekend. You know what? I might even play some more of this weekend. We'll see how I'm feeling. It's not like it matters to you anyway, because A, you probably don't exist, and B, you have no power in deciding when I upload these. I partially also don't have any power in that respect. I have terrible internet, so... Come on. Yeah, you want some cards. I saw you walking away, but I knew you had to come back. You always play that trick like, oh, nope, not today. Not spending money on cards. I'm just messing with you. Of course I'm gonna buy cards. First sale of the day. I'm now realizing that I sell a lot of these open cards. I might have to like boost up how many rare packs I'm opening per night. Because I'm realizing that it's actually pretty normal for me to run out sometime during the day. Like all of these sales are being made like before noon. I'm being sold out of these cards before noon, so I need to actually like, I might have to go through like a whole shelf at a night just to have enough cards to put in there in the morning and then restock after they run out. Or maybe that can be like a once a week thing. Like every 6 days of the in-game week, we can do the like 2 handfuls that I've been doing, but one night out of the week we just go through a whole box by ourselves. That way, I feel like that's not a bad system. We'll have to put it in action, but see, look, I'm selling all these cards so early. People are clearly interested in these junk nothing cards that cost $3, but clearly there's a market for it. Hello, sir. I saw you bitching about something being a blue pack, or I mean not having a blue pack or whatever. I don't know what to do about that, though. I don't know how to help you. I literally see the blue boxes right there. This guy managed to find the blue boxes. All I'm saying is, I don't think my shop is the issue. That's the expensive one, right? Yeah, that's the full art. Nice potpourri of bills for you, one of each. Oh, yes. How can I help you? How can I help you? There we go. Ask price, market price. You know what? You're being a good sport by essentially offering market price. I'm running a business here, though. How do you feel about 70 cents? Cool. Hey, that... I was going to talk about how that was mutual respect that was just exhibited between us, but it might be more than just respect for him. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god! And they just walk by each other without saying anything. Maybe they're estranged twin brothers. He's bitching about the prices. I'm keeping an eye on what people are... Okay. I might put the price down. Although I am selling them still. So, I don't know. Oh! Quite the haul, sir. You got one of everything. Easiest, what is it? Easiest $150 I ever made. $2 for this is fair? Solid. This is not... You didn't get the $2 ones, but... Oh, I'm not supposed to be giving you money. I did that last time, too, and I had to look up a tutorial on how to take back the money, because you would think it would be... It says, like, left-click to put out money, right-click to bring it back. You would think you would right-click on the dollar that you want to take back, but as you saw, if you're interested in this game, you take money back by right-clicking on the dollar you want to take back in the register. No, that's totally intuitive, and that's what I would have done too. So you're mistaken if you think that would be kind of a weird way to do it, but I guess that is coding-wise, programming-wise, more consistent way to do. I love whales. I love seeing somebody throw down a shit ton of money like that for fucking cardboard. Good business. Doing a lot of... I feel like the world would be a worse off place without establishments like this. Where would this money go otherwise? Yeah, see, I'm already out. I'm already out of the pre-opened cards. There's literally one left. Literally one left, yeah. And he's about to buy it. See, like, I gotta stock up. I'm sorry, man. They're popular. What can I tell you? One of these days I'm going to figure out how to make more money from these leeches at my table. I'm sure there's some sort of mechanic, or what's I guess it would be the events, right? Because the events have like a ticket price that's like $7 per seat. So, but I kind of figured that the events were more like come in, pay $7 to come in and take a seat, but before you go out, you buy some Pokemon cards, right? I figured like how to make money off of this. That's intuitive. How to make more money off of this, other than to just have more tables? I'm interested in the answer. I would like to know. You're really close to market price, so I'm gonna be nice to you. How about you give it to me for 10 cents less than what it's actually worth? Are you for real? Okay. I was gonna be like, literally, it's 2 cents below market price, and it's 8 cents below what you're asking. So, I think I might be too nice with the negotiations. I might be able to like pull off more than just needling around $1 or $2 less than market price. They're $2, man. Don't complain about how expensive the card sleeves are. Just say that you're a broke boy. Oh. Yes? Oh, you want to do a trade, huh? So is the idea here... No, because I put this one out too. No, I'm okay. Thank you, though. Is there anything to me actually collecting cards? Because I'm assuming I can't play the game. I figured that would be too much. But is there like something towards like having a really cool collection other than to just put it on the table and sell it? Because why else would I... What other incentive do I have for collecting the cards? Like, yeah, I have 0 of that card in my album. It's like, yeah, man, because I'm trying to sell them. Not here to hoard them. Okay, I want to test the theory. This said cleanser or something, right? Artist spray. Oh, spray. Shing, sparkle, sparkle. Cool, and can I sell it? Just slipped it right into his bag. He won't know till it's time to pay. The way I like to do business. Okay, so now we know. Now I know that I can clean up Stinky Boys. I still don't know why I need to, but I can. Okay. I'm willing to give you $3.75 for it. I'm willing to give it to you or buy it at $4. Starting to wear my patience now. I'll give you an extra quarter on top of it. This is literally my last offer. On principle, I would have stopped 2 times ago, but I am trying to understand what I can get away with in the bartering negotiation system. That is the most stubborn man I've ever seen. I tried to give him money that he wouldn't take, and then he buys 1 blue pack for $3. You know what? I might go to eBay and look at some Pokemon cards. Not for speculative purposes. Oh, dude. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. I gotta remember to type it in. But your price is a fair one, my man. Get scammed, bozo. I think I might want a Pokemon card or two just to, like, have around and to look at. I never. You don't realize it until you see them being shiny in front of your face, but they do have an appeal to them. Maybe I'll even have the authentic experience and like buy a box. Just to see what it's like, you know, just to see. Honestly, I'm not opposed to that. But obviously the speculative Pokemon card market has been around for a couple of years now, and the whole time I've been like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna. That's clearly just gambling, right? Like it's just a waste of money. But try it for once. Like go to the casino once and say, hey, here's you're in Vegas with the boys, right? You're only gonna do this Vegas thing, as far as you know, one time, and you might as well make it count and might as well see if you have fun, right? You go to the casino, you're there for 3 days, you're like, okay, I have $1,000 in my bank account that I'm willing to lose. Like, if that $1,000 is gone by the end of the weekend, that's a-okay. I'm not gonna put down any more money than those $1,000 into the casino, right? Like, if I don't make my money back and I have to go beyond $1,000, incorrect. You know, just enjoy the other stuff that Vegas has to offer, right? For this, I'm starting to see it. It's like, okay, maybe I'll put down like, how much is a box? Like a decent box of Pokemon cards, like $100 or $80 or whatever. However much a good box for like a good set or generation. Did he just come in? Are you gonna buy something? I've never seen customers walk in past closing. Anyways, I'm just saying, like, I'm not opposed to the idea of trying it once just to see if I like it. I don't really have an addictive personality, so I'm not worried about like losing all of my savings if I do happen to like it. At that point, it might just be like I'll buy like a box like 2 times a year just to get that high. But I will say, it's been a thing for years now. This is the first time where I'm actually convinced that I might be interested. So, touche to this game. This game managed to squeeze... That's the first one that I've sold, I feel like. The game managed to squeeze $12 out of me for the game itself. And it might be squeezing more for the Pokemon Company. Or whoever's eBay account is selling the box that I want. Yeah, I only sold one of these, so maybe these are too expensive. No, not 2. I don't want to do change. Just $2. Okay, you guys win. You guys win. I'm gonna keep those there. Do I have to adjust these prices? Nobody's buying them. What does Marketplace pretend rounded up? $4. Fine, you all win. Just buy them. Sassafras. This is already $32. God damn it, whatever. Hurry up. Get out of my shop. I don't like the fact that I had a box of these open and I can restock with there still being stuff in the box. I should be moving more product than that. Is that guy at the... Are you gonna buy something? Nope. Alright, whatever. What is this? Okay. Get back here. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. That's the one I want. Alright, let's do inventory first. Okay, I do need some regular packs. I'm gonna need like 2 boxes of these, 2 boxes of this. Okay, so 2 sets of the, might even need to be 3 for the regular ones, and then 1 box of regular. And I can go another day without restocking on those, so stock. I need 1 of these. I need 1 of these. And I need 2 of these. Believe this should cover everything. That should be perfect, right? Oh, right. So I only got 4. A 4 per, you know, the size. You know, now that I think about it, how much is in there? I might have to buy another box of rares anyway because I'm going to be opening some. Then again, we're not moving enough of them for me to justify buying a whole nother just to, like, if there's like 2 empty spaces to like fill that in. Not selling enough to justify that. So I won't. This is fine. I'm fine with this. No, just give me the big box. That way I don't have to deal with this shit later. And how much to get the bigger box? I need to be level 12 for the bigger box anyway, so never mind. Keep. I didn't want to give you my money anyway, asshole. And there we go. Just thank you in the corner there. Alright, we're gonna open up some packs. And then that'll probably be it for me today. I'm looking for something big, alright? Make it worth my while. And I have to remember next time, at the end of day 11, to just like open up a whole box by myself. We really do need like a surplus of them. But I'm willing to just float for one more day. But in order to do that, you actually have to give me something. So please. I'm telling you, man, these rare packs, they don't do it. They're not doing anything. I got so much more out of the regular packs. Oh, there's one, okay. Oh, they got a couple of fancy boys in there. We're getting the like smaller value cards. So I got all the cards that I can sell for like $4, but you know, we're gonna do some investigative journalism. If at least one of these gives me a good ass card, I'm gonna start mixing the matching. It's no longer gonna just be the rare ones. That one was $4. Nice golden boy. I mean, I will acknowledge, before anybody calls me out for it, I will acknowledge that the cards in the rare pack, the cheap ones, are generally worth more than the 4-cent ones in here. But that $1,000 card that I sold to expand the store and everything, I got that from one of these, not one of the rare packs. Just saying, something's fishy over here, alright? I'm smelling a conspiracy, and I think it goes all the way to the top. Alright, maybe I'm just wrong. I'm willing to admit that I might be wrong. Okay, let's open one more handful of the rares, and then we're restock and call it a day. I want to ensure that next time I'm set up for success, that I at least have, you know, a good set of cards to sell. Don't just have $3 cards. I really wish I could speed through this more than the pace it is here. I might be reaching level 10 here. I see that I'm like 80 points short. You get some for opening packs. Come on, time is money. Okay, I'm okay with this. I saw some $7 stuff, you know. There's like one or two $10 ones. This is fine, right? I won't bitch too much. You can't complain because you haven't gotten a $1,000 card pull from a pack. So 1 in 1,000 chance. I get it. All right, I'll stop grumbling. What was the big one today? $100? All right. Market plus 10 round. Market plus 10 round. I'm having fun though. Like I said before, I think this is a good setup for what the project is supposed to be. And even though... Oops. I mean... Oh, this is already set. For a game where I don't have to really use my brain, I feel like I'm still enjoying this quite a bit, right? It's not just like menial, like, just click the cookie, or, you know, like Farmville, where you like wait for stuff, like an idle game or whatever. So, I feel like I made some pretty good decisions. All right, give me that. Give me that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And then we shall call it a day. Well, if you are watching this, I do officially acknowledge your presence, and again, I say thank you. It's genuinely flattering that you would choose to engage with this as your form of entertainment, or maybe it's just curiosity to see what I'm doing. But it's flattering, so I will officially thank you. Please don't share this. Please don't share these videos. Oh, well, maybe you can if this is like in the future, 5 years from now, and I'm a huge streamer and you wanted to see how this all started. In that case, fine, whatever, I don't care. Anyways, that's all I'll do for now. I will be doing this more frequently because, again, I feel like this is important and I'm having fun. So that's it for today, and I'll see you maybe this weekend or at the very minimum next week. Bye-bye! Mwah.